Over the weekend, I went and checked out the Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo, which oddly enough isn't actually in Vancouver, but in New Westminster, which is, I guess you'd call it a suburb of Vancouver. I've never been to this event before, but I'm glad I checked it out this year. There was lots of people. Basically, every big private game store in the Lower Mainland is here. There was tons of retro games, hardware, art sellers, retro computers, music performances. Very cool event. In terms of PlayStation retro stuff, I found that almost every carrier was just selling Final Fantasy and Spyro. It's very hard to find anything beyond that. I think the PS1 games taste in the Vancouver area was very one-track minded back in the day. So because of that, I didn't really get a lot of stuff, but I found one really great deal. I managed to find a PS1 Slim with the LCD screen, and I was initially told it was $30, which is an amazing deal. And then I also found this PSP Go cable, and then the seller was like, oh, all that stuff, 60 bucks. So the math doesn't really check out in that situation, but that was still a really good deal just for that PlayStation 1. So I picked those things up, and I immediately flipped the PS1 for $180 the next day. So yeah, it was a good deal. And I'm gonna be keeping that PSP cable for myself. Can do game capture of PSP games, which is pretty cool. It's an official cable too, so those are quite rare and getting a little bit pricey nowadays. But yeah, those were the only pickups that I made. There was some really great deals though. This one store was selling everything for $5 each. So they had lots of games going back to PS2 and Xbox. Everything was $5. Although there's a lot of copies of Destiny and Uncharted in that pile, but still you can find some good stuff if you're interested in that sort of thing. So if you're into games at all, I would definitely check it out next year. I wish I had the space to get into more physical games, but I still enjoyed myself looking through all the console hardware and meeting different vendors, and just checking out the games is really cool, even if you don't buy any. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and let me know down below if you were at the event or if you want to check it out next time.